know you. With that villain's aroma, peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner. To show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Trips clear. Green light.
Here's Fields. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jelani Woods, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Ball again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down,
Here we go.
Jets.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Here we go. 3-9.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
To throw is Fields. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Fields pass intercepted. The Patriots take over.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker,
Ramondre Stevenson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think plays like that will give them some confidence, something sorely needed going against this unit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And the Jets.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
7-7, our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
His throw incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Fields. And that would be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to put a drive together. And they go play action with May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the right side, this is Stevenson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The Patriots at 4-6 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here we go, son.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. On the return is Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Here's May. Open man is Muskett. tight end. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw with May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it in.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now third down and very long.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Quentin Williams. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Fields. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Patriots. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play action. May. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. May. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Rolling to his left. That is caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep it tight.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And a a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give running right is Hall. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On play action, May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 43-yard line.
Gibson here running out of the gun. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To the air, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson, his 2nd sack of the night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 25.
He'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. And it's caught. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May punching it in from a yard away. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw is Fields.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 71 yards.
And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
From the 50, here's Fields.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here's Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We're good. 3-19.
They snap it to Fields.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Fields. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets get a bit closer. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator,
picked up by Robert Spillane.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
and things have gotten that way in the NFL.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 1.
Here we go. Green 19, right tonight. Right.
Off play action, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to have it here at their own 15. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's May. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the 17-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. Musgrave's got it outright. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Hey, never mind. 19 seconds. All right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Buying time to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go, son. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Throwing here is May. He's got it to Williams. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So this will wind up a victory for the New England.